Welcome back everyone, welcome back. Thanks again for watching my videos. My name's Wayne, this is a beautiful Chesil Beach here in Dorset. So if you like your fishing videos and you love your sunshine and you love a trier, then this is definitely the video for you. Yet again, I just want to thank you for watching my videos. It's a complete privilege to fish for you. And if you learn something, that's an absolute bonus. But together, we might have a good time and I might actually catch something. Right everyone, welcome back. It doesn't affect you, but it's pretty much unfishable now. I put a rod out. I've been messing around filming for like half an hour. I walked from Cogden car park, which is up there, with all the kit, and it's unfishable. The rafts of weed are massive. Do you ever get the feeling I'm not getting a run of luck in this? This is the first time in my life that I've ever had to stop fishing on Chesil because of weed and conditions, and it's been when I'm filming. I have got to be the unluckiest person. Do you know what? I don't really care. I've got to pack all that up, everything up, and walk the 40 minutes back, and I just can't believe it, to be honest, but I'm going to go to the deeper end, get up higher, get above these waves. It's not the waves, it's totally fishable. It's rafts of weed. I'll show you my rod. I just can't do nothing. They're coming up. My rods, there's weed all the way up my line. It's totally unfishable. I'm absolutely gutted because I'm set up for the evening. But I'm going to get in the car, go along to Abbotsbury, try that, go along to Ferrybridge if I've got to. But this is the joys of just being me. I'll see you in a bit. Oh my god. So as you've seen earlier, I was fishing at Cogden and it was pretty much unfishable. It was about 2 hours before low, and I knew at low, because it's such a shallow beach and it goes back so far, my line, it didn't matter how far I really cast it, because of the rollers, as you can still see, I was never going to keep my line off of the water, and the weed was horrendous. And my aims are to fish till about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, so fish high, back down for a couple of hours, and I knew at night it would have just been murder, and it was pretty much unfishable. So I made a decision, as you all know, when you're set up for the evening, it's beautiful, to pack up and come along to Abbotsbury. So 3, 2, 1, Abbotsbury. Oh, you know how hard it is. A lot of you do anyway. So here I am. It's Friday evening. I've driven along to Abbotsbury. I normally go left, past the Teeth, walk for half an hour, past the Teeth, and I thought, do you know what? After today, I'm just going to come along. It's proper bumpy. It's a decent tide, so there's a chance of a fish anywhere. So what I've done, I've parked the car in the car park and walked for 20 minutes right along the road. As you should know, and as you know, the road is shut, so you can't really drive along it. Some people do, because they're rude and arrogant and they want to get us all in trouble. So that's my opinion on it. So, here we are. So this is part 2 on Chesil Beach, and I'm here. All the rigs are ready. Earlier I didn't even have a cast, as in fishing wise. I just had a few casts casting, got my reels ready and thought it's unfishable. So I'm going to get baiting up. What I'm going to do now is come back, show you my baiting up, show you my rigs, get some baits out. It's 7 o'clock now. High water is 1 in the morning. We've definitely got a chance. It's fishable, it's bumpy. As you can tell, I'm quite far back from the water. As you know, I should be. And we've definitely got a chance. So my name's Wayne. Welcome back to the beautiful Chesil Beach. The sun's shining. The waves are bouncing, and we've definitely got a chance. As you can see, it's booming in. We're at low water now, so it looks a little bit more choppier than what it is, because it's bouncing off the dump, off a shelf down there. But it looks fishy. So my ambitions or aims tonight is to really put a squid bait out, put a hermit bait out on one, big baits on one, 7-ounce lead, boom it out as far as I can, drop it over the dump, lock and load, have it up nice and high, hopefully get into a decent fish. I've had undulates along here, I've had thornbacks, I've had smooth hounds, you know, can get a nice conger. There's not been many conger about yet, but you never know, it's Chesil. And on the other one, until it gets dark, I'm just going to keep the rag baits going in on a bagnall bar, a 2-up loop rig, and see if I can pick out a nice place, or, you know, a gurnard, or anything really, just scratching around, see if I can get a few fish on the board. And then tonight I'm going to sit back, nice and relaxed, big baits out there, up nice and high, locked in, ratchets on, and you never know. I've got to be in with a chance. I've put the effort in, haven't I? But look at it. It's absolutely stunning. It's proper bouncy. It's also very clear, so who knows. Sometimes along this way we get bream as well. We're a little bit just on the edge of bream territory, but there's been a few that way, and I've got a chance. I'm going to get the bait sorted, I'm going to get the rig sorted, and when I come back, hopefully we can be into a few fish. So after 4 hours, I better get a bait in the water, aren't I? So what I'm going to do now is fish for place. As I said before, it's 7 o'clock at night, prime time to get a place. Just coming up to low water. Place are active a lot of the time, but in the day they go a bit dormant. They're not really interested. Obviously this time of night they're going to feed up. We call this a witching hour. Well, not just quite yet. About 9 o'clock for place. When it gets dark, about 10:30, about 9, 10:30, they come alive, and you normally can get 2 or 3 place in a row. And this time of year, moving up to July, they should be a better stamp. So as before, simple setup. Well, it's simple because I've told you about it over and over again. My bagnall bar. Unfortunately, as I've explained before, because it's a little bit lumpy, I can't get away with using a rolling lead, because if I'm rolling around, when the waves hit my line, they're just going to pull the lead forward. It's going to make my line go under the waves. There is a little bit of weed here, not as much as before, and it's going to sink my line and I'm going to get buried. As you know, we call it shingled, so I've got to use a grip lead. So this is a 6-ounce gripper to a bagnall bar, 40-pound fluoro, to the business end of a Cascade, a bit of bling, and an offset size 1. Nice and baked. Got some beautiful ragworm here. How's it going anyway? You alright? You answer at home, don't you? Yeah, I'm good also. No, I'm really good. Life's good. It's great to be back out on the beach and filming for you all. Had a few drinks last week with the wife. We went out to London. We watched Queen. Yeah, I know Freddie's not in it, but it was still really good. That Adam Lambert's really class, you know. I didn't really know what to expect, but it was really good. So I'm just going to put a couple of nice ragworm. These rag are massive. I got these from West Bay. You may have seen I work quite a lot with West Bay Angling. Just a real nice shop. I like all the shops, but that's the one I go to, so I'll just mention it. You may hear people talking. So from this afternoon I've got some friends with me. I've got my Uncle Phil here and I've got my mate Paul. So we're going to have a good fish this evening. High water's 1 o'clock and we're going to fish till about 3 in the morning. Be knackered by the end of it, but hopefully we get into a few fish. As you know now, I've got some lights. We'll light it up. I've got these two here anyway. I'll film them if they get into any fish and we can have a go. But look, there you go. There's a bling. Some nice ragworm. I'm going to get this clipped up. I'm going to get it out. It's my first cast with a bait on today. and I'm pretty excited about it. Wish me luck, everyone. So we're just sat having some food, weren't we, Paul? There's Rod just ripped off, look at her. What do you think, mate? What bait was it?
Squid.
I think we might have a smooth bait. Keep pulling, that's a big one. Hi. Woo! How you doing? As you just seen, my mate just had a lovely hound of £8 and I've had 2 cheeseburgers, so it's going really well. Now I just caught a little painting, so guess what? That bad boy is going back out. But so I'm just watching my rods. So what I'm going to do now is step it up, turn into night mode, get the pulley panels out, get some big baits out there on 7/8 leads, sit back, relax, ratchets on and hope for the zoo creatures. It's been hard, I know, but that doesn't really matter. Because on Chesil Beach, that next cast, that next fish could be the best fish of your life. And that's what I want to tell you. I'm going to get the rig set up. When I come back, I'll show you my rigs baited up. I'm not going to do all baiting up and that, because you've seen that loads of times. And I'm going to put some baits out there. And we definitely, and I mean, we've definitely got a chance. Right, so my weapon of choice this evening is 7/8 grip lead to a splashdown, £120 rig body to a pulley system. Yeah, you get it. A bead, a pulley bead, a bead to a swivel. Because there could be a few big congers around, my hook length tonight is £100 to a whole squid. To a 4-0 circle and a 4-0 Aberdeen. Pretty sexy, eh? That's on one. Might as well do them both when I'm here. On my second one, because I've still got a lot of it left over, I'm going for a big rag bait. So on this one I've got a 6-0 gripper to a splashdown, pulley system again, £120 rig body to £80 hook length to a 4-0 circle and a 4-0 Aberdeen, loaded with loads of rag. Hopefully I can get into a hound on that, or maybe pick up a painting, the big circle hooks above it, because what I'm going to do is squeeze it all down like this. Squeeze, squeeze, look at that, make it more compact. So if something, let's make it even smaller. There you go. So I'm just playing around with this. So if a painting or a whiting grabs the bottom, the big 4-0 circles above, hopefully get into a decent fish. I'm going to get these rigged up, I'm going to get them put out there, and when I come back we're going to sit in the dark, we're going to chill out, we may even tell a few ghost stories, and hopefully we might get into a few fish. Cheers for sticking with it, everyone. So first cast in the dark, my left arm rod's just whacked down, took a little bit of line, and there's definitely a fish on there, look. Thought it was going to be a hound. There you go, something there, look, see? Oh, it's putting down, that's a hound, that's a hound. That's a hound. I think so. Oh yeah. Yeah, right. Well, as you know, I don't normally like fishing at night because I don't think it looks great for the video. But as it's been hard the last few weeks, I've had no choice. Because following the catch reports and talking to my mates, it's pretty much dead in the day and we're getting fish at night. So as you just seen, I stuck that squid bait out, first cast, bang, a beautiful smooth hound. As you can see, It's nailed that squid that I just put out, and it's probably not far off a double. What I'm going to do is get this fish weighed and quickly get her back. But there you go, first cast at night, a Dorset smooth hind. Cheers everyone. Welcome back to Chesil everyone. It's been insane. I've literally had a fish every cast. I had that nice hind, I missed a fish, and then I've had a nice eel as well, but it got, I say a nice eel, it's not mine, because it come off in the surf. But that's fishing. But yeah, it's definitely picked up. We're about 2 hours into the flood, no, 3 hours into the flood now. So it's definitely time to get a fish. But yeah, it's fishing well. Just baiting up another squid bait. That seems to be working the best. Squid. For some reason, daytimes aren't fishing at all at the moment. It just seems to be all at night, which is pretty crap for filming. But at least I'm getting into a few fish. But yeah, I'm not doing anything different to what I would normally do in the day. Apart from... Yep. Nice squid bait going out. It's really peaceful tonight as well. The wind's dropped right out. There's no rain. It's lovely. Stars are out. It's just a nice night to be on Chesil. And the fish are feeding. No doggies either. Well, I've had one, but you know what I mean. So I was just talking you through my last squid bait, and I just turned the camera off and the rod rest pulled over. I managed to catch my rods before they hit the floor. But this will be another hind, this time on ragworm. Fishing's gone crazy. It's a nice fish, this one. Sitting deep. Oh, that's a nice one. Now this is a better hind. All right. All right. That's a nice one, isn't it?
Not as big as the last one.
No, that's fine. Just put him down here, mate. I'll unhook him and put him straight back. He's all right. I was just baiting out that squid. I was just telling you about it, and then all of a sudden I heard ching, 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 and as I looked round, my rod rest is going over. There's another hind. This time I've got a starry. Not as big actually. I thought it was bigger than this, but you know, probably 6-7 pound. The other one was just over 9, so nice stamp of fish for Chesil. They're definitely bigger this year on Chesil, the hinds, and they're great fun. I'm going to get this little chat back. Definitely having a good time on Chesil this evening. Makes up for the harder weeks recently, but if you stick at it and you keep trying, you will get there in the end. Cheers everyone. So it's 11:45 and I think we've had enough. We've had a few fish. I've had about 6 or 7, had those 2 nice hinds. Missed a couple of congers because they wrapped me up. But I've had some fun and I've got stuff to do tomorrow. So what I'm going to do now is pack up, sort all my stuff out and make my way home. Obviously today was a complete mess up, or this afternoon was a complete mess up with the weather and the weed. But I finally got into some fish. Making a move paid off. It's been great fun. And I've really enjoyed it. I'm going to sort my stuff out now, pack all my stuff up and get out of here. Thanks again for watching my videos, everyone. I look forward to seeing you again next week, where hopefully it might pick up in the daytime. Cheers.